What's up, and welcome to the Sisterhood Corner. To the newbies, welcome. To those who've been here before, welcome back. We have been receiving quite a few letters through TikTok. Thank you very much for reaching out, ladies. These 3 letters for this week have all come from TikTok. I hope I'll be able to help. Okay, this one reads, On again, off again. Hi, Sisterhood Corner. Thank you for creating this safe space for us. It's a pleasure. I've been in a relationship. I've been in an on and off relationship for the past 10 years. I'm a 40-year-old woman who fell in love, but am beginning to question whether this is all love will ever be to me. The man I've been with married someone else while we were in a relationship. That caused our first breakup. I went on to date someone else, but that didn't last long as I was still in love with the man who was now married to someone else. While married, he reached out to me and told me he had made a mistake because I was the one he truly loved. I jumped right back into his arms, and to be honest, it felt good to know that though he was married, I was the one he truly wanted to be with. We were together for years and I was happy. The problem started when I found out that his wife was pregnant with twins. I was upset. I was upset by this because, as far as I knew, he was no longer intimate with his wife after realizing he married the wrong woman. My sister, no. In fact, he said they were in the process of a divorce, but it was dragging on. Once again, I broke things off. I tried moving on. I met someone who for a while seemed to help soothe. Okay, so once again, I met someone else who for a while seemed to help soothe my emotional wounds. He really was a great guy and had pure intentions. Unfortunately, my heart still longed for my ex. And as soon as he contacted me again, telling me he was officially divorced, I jumped ship. Hey, my sister. Hurting the new guy terribly. Poor guy. All I cared about was that my man was finally back with me. He even showed me the divorce decree. I don't mean to laugh. Boy, was that not the icing on the cake. We picked up from where we left off, and everything was great. He even introduced me to his family this time around, and I believed we had finally reached our destination. All the challenges had been worth it. Fast forward to present day, I'm pregnant with my first ever child at 40. What should be a happy time is marred by stress and anxiety. Turns out he and his ex-wife actually have 4 children. Hey. And I only knew about the twins. In light of this new information, he has made it clear that he doesn't want any more children and that the 4 he already has is more than enough. Thus, he has requested me to get rid of my child. As I write to you, I've been given an ultimatum. Keep the baby and lose him, or get rid of the child for the both of us to continue with our love journey. What? I've bonded so much with the child already. And looking at my age, this could be my only chance at motherhood altogether. What do I do? It's simple. It's really, really simple. This really actually is not even a dilemma. You are talking about a man who left you a couple of times, would drop you every time and come back when it suits him. This is a no-brainer. He should go. At this point, it's not even about him. It should be about you as a mother. Are you ready for motherhood? If your answer is yes, are you ready financially, emotionally, physically? If your answer is yes, and you've been yearning for a child and you want that child, and you've bonded with the child, that's all that matters. This is about you. It's not even about him anymore. He has proven time and time and again that he's not even that into you. The man is not into you. The man is not. If you were the one, I promise you, the woman he married, that's who he didn't play games with. She came through, he married her, he gave her 4 kids. He hid the 2 from you and told you about the twins, which, by the way, he had lied about as well and said, oh no, she and I are no longer intimate, which is a very common lie a lot of married men use. But anyway, this relationship has been a lie from the get-go. The man has lied to you. The man has been playing you, wasting your time you can't get back. So now the choice is yours. Do you want to continue wasting even more time, hit 50 and regret even more, or you want your life to begin at 40, which is what a lot of people do say, life begins at 40. Begin your life properly and now head into a new life, head into your new journey, which is motherhood, and enjoy that. Because clearly that's going to be a real experience. As long as your family, your friends, or whoever is your support system, this guy has to go. This man has to go. Apart from even loving you, the man doesn't even like you. This guy doesn't even like you, let alone the love connection stuff. He doesn't like you. You know, I hate scolding a fellow sister with a problem, but I think sometimes it's really, really important that we do that. I'm in my 40s myself. And I think at 40 up, we can take the truth. You know, we're no longer naive. We've seen the players, we've seen the boys. Listen, the players change, the game stays the same, right? And we've seen this. You gotta tell yourself, you gotta figure out what's more important to you going forward, if you haven't already. But at 40, we need to have figured that out. You come first. You and that child. Let this man go. Let him go back to his wife. For all you know, the divorce decree could be fake. You know, you can't put it past such a man. A man like this. You know, I've watched so many crime stories and some of the things really sound far-fetched, or they sound like it's a movie and it's crazy. These things happen, guys. Like, a man who's a player, who was a natural born player, who'll be playing women for the rest of his life. I tell you, he's so good at fabricating things, it's scary. How much do you know indeed he's divorced and that divorce decree is real? How do you know? Because you don't go on to tell me about whether, you know, you visit his place and indeed you've verified and you're 100%. All you talk about is this paper, which is the divorce decree, which you could have forged so that he continues getting whatever he wants. He has played you because he knew you'll always be there. He will go away. You'll go and be with somebody else. As soon as he says this relationship is over, you dump the new guy. Right? And my heart goes out to the poor guys who came into your space, because really they didn't deserve that. And I think deep down you know it. But I also respect the fact that you didn't string them along. As soon as this liar came back, at least you'd set them free. So chances, you know, so they can have a chance at happiness as well with other people. So that, kudos to you for that. I respect that about you. But this guy has to go. You know, this when we hit 40 up, honey, we don't do on and offs. We don't do shaky ground. You know what you want. You know, okay, it's either this or nothing. And we're not scared to be single when we hit 40 up. You can't be scared of being single. Oh my God, you're going to be lonely. And let me tell you something. There's loneliness, there's being alone. And being alone and loneliness are 2 different things. If you are alone, it means that you get time to be by yourself, with yourself, for yourself. There's a lot you can figure out by being alone. There's nothing wrong with it. And people make it sound like it's a death. I don't know, it's a kiss of death. It's not. You really, it's very important to take time out for yourself without a man. every now and then. You don't have to do it forever. I'm just simply, but taking those breaks is very, very important. And I promise you now, you need to be alone. You don't need to be with any man. Not with this one, not with any other. You need to now come into your womanhood. Sit in your womanhood and focus on the child that you're about to bring into this life and start thinking about that child. What kind of future you want to create for that child. It's about you and the child. I don't know if you have your own home, you have your own things. If you are like that, focus on now building a proper home for this baby so that when this baby comes through, this baby finds love, nothing but love. Because remember, they sense these things from birth. The baby's going to sense it while they are inside you anyway, as you bond with the baby. So they will sense all of that. So if I were you, I'd cut the guy loose. I'll tell him straight, listen, it's fine. You don't want the kid. I'm going to raise the kid. In fact, we're done. I'm good. I think the 10 years I've spent with you, you going there and drifting away and coming back. If you want to know your child, by all means. If you don't, it's fine. And if at any point he wants to come back, he must come back for the child, not you. Please, sister, don't get weak. Be strong in that. Be very strong when it comes to it, because he will come back. He's bound to. But make sure you are steadfast in that decision that you've made. Sit in it. Okay. But there's no relationship here. There's no on and off. This on and off has come to an end. It has officially come to an end. End it. Only you can end it. You're the only person with the power to end it. By not entertaining this man anymore. And make it clear to him. Listen, I'm keeping my baby. Going forward, you're more than welcome if you want to be part of the baby's life. If you don't, it's fine. Should at any point you change your mind, absolutely, I'll introduce you to the child. But whatever you and I had is done. And be firm in it and mean it. Because if you don't mean it, oh, honey, before you know it, the man will come back and then you'll pat your legs again and you might even have baby number 2. So you better watch yourself. That's my 2 cents. Good luck.